Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm going to go through 5 key metrics that you're going to want to be tracking for your business website to make sure it's successful. After all, having a good looking website doesn't actually mean anything. And if you're not tracking these 5 simple metrics, you could potentially be losing customers daily that are even potentially going to your competitors. Before I jump into the video, if you get till the end, I'll also show you a free tool that you can use to track your website metrics and find out what queries you're being found for online. But let's jump in. The first basic website metric you're going to want to be tracking is your website traffic. There's a couple of parts of the traffic that you want to be looking at closely. Number of visitors coming to your website, number of new visitors coming to your website. There is a key difference between the two, and the traffic sources. Where are the visitors coming from? Is it organic searches? Is it searches from ChatGPT? Or is it through your social media metric? Or is it through your social media profiles? The second metric you're going to want to be looking at is your bounce rate, which is also known as your engagement time. This simple metric just basically checks how many visitors come to your website, stay on one page, and then leave. If they stay on more pages, it's better for the business website as well as search engines because it means your website's more relevant. If they just come in and go, it's obviously not that great for user experience. And there'll be 2 things that could be causing the problems. 1, the content that they've seen on the page is not relevant, so the user's simply not engaging, or they're not finding what they're expecting. Or number 2 could be your website's not loading fast enough, so they just disappear altogether. And if the user does stay, this leads me to the third point, which is your conversion rate. You'll always want to track your conversions to know how your website's performing, whether that's tracking email inquiries coming in, contact form submissions, newsletter sign-ups, purchases made organically through the website if you're an e-commerce business. This will then show you the percentage of visitors coming to your website actually converting to take an action on your website. For example, if you had 100 visitors come in and 5 of them filled in a form or got in touch, it means you then have a 5% conversion rate on your website. Number 4 would be the average session duration. So do you remember where I mentioned right at the start, you'll have total visitors? Well, now you want to see how long are they actually averagely staying on your website. The ideal time frame to have them on your website would be at least as a minimum of 1 minute or even longer. If your website's got a low average session time, it means again the content might not be engaging, or it could be confusing layouts throughout the website, or they're not finding what they're looking for. A quick tip on increasing your average session duration is adding a simple video to the landing pages or throughout your website, which users can click on and watch. And lastly, number 5, which I'll share my screen on in a moment, is keywords. You want to find out what keywords you're being found for on Google. And you can even check this for free on Google Search Console. Let me show you. So first of all, you want to go to the actual performance of your website. And on this example, I'm actually showing an example from one of our actual customers that we work with. And for this example, I'm going to go through one of our actual live customers that we've been working with for quite some time. So this is a Google Search Console dashboard. It's free to create your account. If you don't have a Google Search Console account, it means you won't be able to view your website's data. So it's very important you do submit your website off to Google. And if it's something you're stuck on doing, get in touch. We'd be more than happy to help. So this is a Google Search Console dashboard. It's free to have. You simply just need to submit your website off to Google. I'll put a link down below so you can actually sign up to it if you wanted to. And the example I'm showing you today is from a live client of ours that we've been working with for just over 6 months. Once you select performance, you can now see obviously the time frame that we're looking over and the average positions and so on. But if we click on queries, you'll now be able to see all the queries that you're actually being found for by Google. Now this will actually help you pick out some of the keywords that you could focus on your business website, along with your keyword rankings. And if you select pages, it will actually then show you the pages you're getting clicks on as well. If we compare the data for this customer for the last 6 months, you can see the impressions have increased by double, the click-through rate has increased, and you can even go through under the performance, you can even check different time frames. It's always good to go over multiple months as opposed to going over a 28-day period, as there's always fluctuations on Google and the rankings, especially with June just finishing. There's been a new Google algorithm update which relates to content, user engagements and so on. And with AI rolling out, you would have noticed traffic dropping as there's been 0 clicks going to websites. So now it's more important to make sure your website's ranking highly on Google or coming up in AI searches as well. Just make sure your website's performing correctly is using tools like Microsoft Clarity or Hotjar. It will simply provide you with a heat map to see how your business website's performing and how people are staying on the website. This will actually help you increase conversions on your website because you can actually physically see where people's cursors are on your website, or if they're using a mobile device, where they're scrolling, where their touch points are. If you want to even advance out your website even more and think of which are the ways you can incorporate AI into your website, click on our last video up here that we uploaded, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.